What's up, boys? Just making sure that we're live on all the platforms before we get started. Oh man, I forgot to actually I forgot to change my microphone settings. Someone remind me on Saturday before we do it. I'm still trying to troubleshoot that weird little tinge thing. No matter what I seem to try, it doesn't seem to go away. So I don't know what the heck that thing is, but all right. Let me just get comfortable here. I think we're good to go. I think we're all live. Ooh, I am sore, dude. Holy balls. Okay. I think we're good here. What's up, everybody? I think we're live on all platforms. Yo. Oh, let me move over a little bit. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Techonomics podcast. We have there's been some good discussions on Twitter, man. There really has been. We're gonna have that discussion today as well. I don't want to. I titled it the 14600K versus the 7600. But oh yeah, today we're gonna do solo. Next week we're gonna have Danny Z on. I don't know the exact time. What's up, Chowhound? Oh my god, what a way to start the stream. Wait, why didn't the notification go off? Did it? Did I didn't see this subscriber animation. Dude, this Botrix thing is broken. My man, doesn't matter. I got a button for you, dude. You get the might have been. You know what it might have been? I might have switched scenes as soon as you subbed. Like it might have been like a pure fluke, man. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. I really appreciate it. We got what's up, Nico? What's up, Roaster? Ant-Man. We have Pastaloris, Christoph Susi, Roger DeGelter, and Resist. What's up, guys? And then we have Chowhound with 10 gifted. Guys, if you get gifted a sub... Oh, yeah. You want to know what's random? Sorry to totally interrupt this. It feels so weird. So my gold necklace that I always wear, my godfather gave this to me when I was like 16 years old, and I got not baptized. What's that word? What happens? I don't even know what the term is, man. Like what like Catholics get baptized and they get something else. Anyway, he gave it to me for like the 16th, like the thing, whatever the hell it's called. And I've been wearing it every day since. And it broke on me finally, like yesterday. The little clasp on the end here. It's just the spring inside. I have to go get it fixed. Confirmation, that's it. That's what it is. Yeah, that sounds like what it's supposed to be. And then I don't believe in any of that shit. I was just raised that way, right? And then he gave me this, then it about fucking broke. So like it's weird because you know, like how when you lose a limb, there's like the phantom limb, right? So I'm like doing this every 2 seconds because it's just not there anymore, and it feels so weird, dude. It like legit just like feels like something on my body is missing. It's super weird how that works. Because I've literally been wearing that thing for like 20 years straight. I just assume that when you go in the shower, it gets washed, right? Chowhound, thanks so much for the 10 gifted, man. What a way to start the stream off. Anyone that got gifted a sub by Chowhound, you get access to the Discord. Guys, I've already banned like 3 people this week alone. Like you guys got to read the rules. If you decide to join the Discord and you don't read the rules, you're gonna get banned. Like you are 100% gonna get banned. You're just gonna make some dumb mistake. Like I don't know. I don't want to talk about self-awareness again, but you're gonna share some article that you weren't supposed to share. You're gonna talk about something you're not supposed to talk about. Just read the rules, guys. Just go over it. You'll be surprised how much information your brain can retain if you just read the rules, man. But Chowhound, thanks so much, man. I really appreciate it. But we got Ant-Man, Dazwax, Danger, Taco Henry, Roarster. We can do the Battlefield giveaway today. Oh yeah, so that's another thing. So the with the what's up, YouTubers? With the 14600K combo that I got, so when I posted that that deal in the Discord, you guys should have all picked that shit up, man. It was like $150 for a 14600K, and the Intel Gamer Days bundle thing said Assassin's Creed and the Black Edition of Battlefield. I don't really care about like Vegas Cut Pro and all that stuff. I looked into it. That stuff's kind of irrelevant. Not the software, but the length of the subscription. You get like 30 days with the so that's, I don't include any of that kind of crap. But Assassin's Creed and Battlefield, right? But anyway, I think Newegg screwed that one up because they changed the ad the next day for which battle they removed Assassin's Creed, and they changed which Battlefield version you get. So when I redeemed the code, I got like the shittier Battlefield version. I just thought it was a typo. I didn't think anything of it. Some guy in the Discord, I don't remember what his name was. I think it was actually a Twitch sub. That's how you provide value as a freeloader, okay? That's how you provide value. He was like, yeah, I did the same thing, and I emailed Intel and they gave me the better code. So I'm like, why not? It takes 2 seconds to email Intel. Worst they can say is no, right? And they said yes. So I got the that's gonna be it. So when I do the video, I'm gonna mention that too, by the way. So I basically got a 14600K for $150, and I got $100 Battlefield version. Assassin's Creed, I don't really care. I'm gonna give that code away. I don't enjoy those games, and I already have that one too. So I use it for benchmarking, but I don't enjoy that game. So I'm going to give that code away after we do the Battlefield giveaway. But let's say you were like a Timmy and you actually did play both of those games. You got a free CPU. Or you got 2 free games. Either way you look at it. Either you got Battlefield and Assassin's Creed for free, or you got a 14600K for free. You know what I'm going to do with that CPU, though? I know what I'm going to do with it. I'll catch up on chat in a second, guys. How does it feel to be Canadian? It's okay. I don't really like Canada, but you know what I'm gonna do with that CPU? I'm gonna turn it into a second PC streaming rig, which I will sell on my website as a PC, because I have a spare motherboard and I have spare RAM and I have a spare capture card. So all I really have to do is just buy a case and throw all that shit together. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw all that shit together, then I'll do the video on it, which I have to source a 7600 somehow. You can't even, those things are such a ripoff, dude. Oh my God. So the topic for today's podcast, honestly, on that note, how do I word this? The should have thought about this before I came on. It's do people actually use upgrade paths? Maybe I should caveat this word people. Do budget gamers, budget buyers, actually use upgrade paths. What's up, RKS? My man, I gotta listen to this.
RK's donated $20. Hi Joofs, I just resubscribed for gods and was wondering how I get back into the Discord. Great content as always. Thanks.
Dude, what's up, man? Are you doing okay? I hope you're okay, dude. Long time no see. $20 from RKS. I'll get you all set up and hooked up after the stream is over. Where's the button here? Mud juicy ass shit. You've been missing out. There's been a lot of juicy stuff happening lately. So this is gonna be kind of like the topic for today. We'll get into it in a little bit here. And the reason why this all came about was because of that tweet from Hardware Unboxed. Now, when I make this video, let me be clear about one thing. I don't have beef. People, okay, so the online audience tends to confuse what beef is. What I think beef is when somebody personally attacks another creator, right? Like calls them dumb, calls them fat, calls them bald, like insults. I don't do that. I say this guy is wrong. That's not an insult. I say he's spreading misinformation, and what my goal is to my goal as a tech tuber and as a pro consumer activist, if you want to call it that, is to just to protect my audience and just let them know what the truth is. That's all I do. It's like if somebody, like, remember when Jay did this shit?
What are you waiting for? Stop this video and go buy something, whether it be AMD or Nvidia, now.
Remember when Jay did that shit? I didn't like go out there and call him a bunch of names. All I did was say, hey guys, this is wrong. Don't do what he says. And when a bunch of my audience did do what he said and they got ripped off on 3090 Ti's, I reached out to Jacob of all people. I'm like, can you guys make this right? It's not I'm gonna say these idiots, but it's not these idiots' fault that they listen to Jay, right? These idiots being my subscribers that listen to him. And fucking EVGA made that right. They gave those guys refunds, man. So I'm just looking out for even if my followers make mistakes, I'm looking out for them. That's all I'm doing, right? So when I say the 14600K is an infinitely better buy than a 7600, that's me looking out for my audience. I hope that's clear. It's not now I will say I do think Hardware Unboxed willfully does harm to consumers, but that's also why I try to disprove everything that guys. It's not, so put it this way. I only try to disprove what's wrong with the industry, and that guy just happens to constantly make bad calls. So that's why it seems like there's beef, but it's just him making bad calls all the time. When was the last bad call Jay made? I think it was NV Inspector, and I called that out too. So it's like, as they make bad calls, I'm just protecting my audience by being like, hey guys, that was a bad call. That's all I'm doing. Right? It's not like I'm scouring their videos looking for things to beef about. No, man, it's just when there's a bad call, it's a bad call, okay? That's all it is. That's all it is. Yeah, I'm not going to let the God supporters make bad calls, man. Hell no. Hell no. Okay, hang on. Let me catch up on YouTube chat here for a second. Chow How, thanks again, man. I really appreciate it. Oh, Captain J Bass got one. Oh, Red Claw got one. Oh, Ham Slice got one. That's cool, dude. Those are some good subs that you just gifted. Although Ham Slice doesn't need one, but the other guys do. No, I know. So yeah, Christoph Susi. Yeah, this is the comment I wanted to. So I got mine from Newegg US, but I know that I didn't know that Danny Z was actually in Canada too, but he's been looking for the same deal, and I think Memory Express has it for like 190 or something like that. Um, yeah. So the 7600 is such a ripoff, man. Oh my god, what a ripoff. So, but we'll save that talk for my actual video. It's more about like, okay, here, let me phrase it this way. So, you know what the most fascinating thing, okay, so 14600K versus 7600. You know what the most fascinating thing is about this topic? Just how much conversation it's actually creating online. Which I think is a good thing because it is making people think a little bit. Just kind of brainstorming. Now, some people are being combative about it and calling each other idiots and shit. What the main argument is here, let's say, okay, let's say for example this one doesn't come with the games for free and it's just like a straight comparison for a sec. If you include the games, there's no argument, straight up, it's a free CPU, right? But regardless of the games, right, if for example, and let's say they're the same price, just somebody, the budget Timmy has to make a call and they're the same. Let's equalize as many variables as we can, right? And this one approximately 30% faster, and this one upgrade path. Now that's the main argument. And people that are like, it's not 30% faster. I know you haven't tested it. Just wait for my video. That's the other thing too that's the other fascinating thing about this topic is when somebody comments something, I know right away if they've tested it or not. Right away. Just from how they comment on the thing, right? Hang on, let me catch you up here. How many platforms are you streaming on? Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Kick. The main ones. What other platforms are there? Like Rumble and shit? No, I don't care about that. No, there's a specific reason. There are specific reasons why I stream to each platform. Twitch. Oh, Dazwax with a Prime. That's exactly why yeah, the notifications aren't working. That's very strange. Yeah. Maybe the bot Rix thing is down. So Dazwax with a Prime. I multi-stream over on Twitch because I started on Twitch, and a lot of those guys, like Dazwax has 50 months. 50 months, that's a 50-month streak. That's 12, 24, 36, 48. So dude's been here for fucking 4.5 years, right? So and plus the Twitch Prime. So if people use their Prime, it's free for them to enter the Discord with it, right? So that's why Twitch is still good for that. Right? Kick, I stream on Kick because there's no ads. It's the best viewing experience for the... Oh, what's up, Chowhound? Another 10. It's the best. That sucks that there's no notification, man. I feel bad. Did I mute it or something? Let me see this. No, it's all there. It's too bad. Oh no, it is bot Rix because RKS's donation went through normally. So it's a bot Rix problem. Okay. Let me just finish this thought for a second. So Kick, there's no ads, the best viewing experience, and when Chowhound gifts 20 subs, 20 times 5, that's $100. I get like $98 of it. So Kick is like all pro and no con. Like, you get all the same perks, you get access to all the VODs, you get access to the Discord, but I just get more money. So there's like, the platform isn't taking any. So if you want to support the channel, the Kick is the best place to be. And alternatively, if you're broke as shit and you can't afford to support the channel, but you still want to get in the Discord, Kick is still the best place to be because that's where all the gifted subs are, right? So it's like Kick is just the best. It's not, and that's not me like it's not like I don't play favorites. I don't really care about the platform. It's like, objectively speaking, everyone benefits by being on Kick for now. That might change in the future when they run ads and all this crazy shit. But for now, for my followers, objectively, Kick is the best. Let me catch up here 1 second. And then, then YouTube. I do that because that's where the podcast lives, like the Techonomics podcast. And I don't run ads, and I let people chat for free over there on Thursdays. And then I post the VODs thereafter. That's for growth. YouTube is growth oriented. A lot of people that watch YouTube don't mess with other platforms. Like, they only watch YouTube live streams, especially in the tech audience. I've found, you know how who else streams? Moore's Law is Dead. Let's say Moore's Law is Dead makes a Twitch stream, 0 viewers. He has a YouTube stream, 500 viewers, right? Like, the YouTube tech audience really likes to stay on YouTube for some reason. Chowhound, thanks so much for 10 more gifted, man. Let's do, yeah, this is applicable.
Look at this graph.
Oh, Linus is a great example. So Linus multi-streams to Twitch and YouTube. Just compare his viewership on Twitch and YouTube. Like, compare the actual viewership numbers. And that's why. He doesn't use like the WAN show or whatever. He doesn't use the platform for monetization, though, so that's why he doesn't care about Kick or Twitter or any of that shit, right? He doesn't care about the gifted subs. The gifted subs are a large portion of like my mid funnel, how people can get in the Discord. So streaming on Kick makes a lot more sense for me, right? Let me catch up here. Should I get a 7500 F for 120 or a 7700 for 230? You get the 14600K, man. Those are both bad calls. Why would you? Is the deal for the 14s? And you get Battlefield, man. What are you doing? What are you talking about? Use affiliate links, by the way. Are they sold out, maybe? It's still there. It's $150, man. There's no 150 is what I paid for it. This is US. 150 US. Still comes with, you see how they changed the ad here? If you click on it, you only get the $70 Battlefield. But it doesn't matter, though. You can just resell the Battlefield key if you don't want to play that game. There's no AMD CPU makes any sense at all while this deal is currently running, dude. Damn. Hang on. I'm going to get you an affiliate link right now before you buy that shit. Hang on. Shop, recommended parts list. See, no, Newegg's pretty good about it. Where's my affiliate code here? It's like this weird string of, here it is. Site ID, this H5G thing. Here we go. Affiliate. Here we go. Which platform are you on? YouTube? You are YouTube Techonomics Podcast. There you go. Oh, I'm not signed in. Ah. That's unfortunate. Well, whatever. Anyway. I really should have signed in. Give me a second. I'm going to sign in. Give me a sec, boys. Give me 1 second. Got to get that affiliate link going. Oh, I am signed in already. What the hell? Oh, I must have... Wait a minute. Wait, my password is not working? Oh, no, we're good. We're good. Confirm whether it's you or not. Yes, it's me. Cool. Okay, I'm going to paste this affiliate link in chat right now. There we go. Yeah, baby. Affiliate link. Okay. Okay, there we go. So yeah, use the affiliate link, guys. But again, back to the moral of the story here. No AMD CPU makes any sense at all while this thing exists. Not this one. But you know what I'm saying, the 14600K. Actually, even that one, hell. Oh my god, did I just... I linked the stupid... Okay, well, if you click on the link, it doesn't matter. It'll cook you all the things. Hang on, let me catch up here. Yeah, but I don't get a commission from B&H Photo. Let me catch up here. So yeah, why the heck would you ever why the heck would you ever consider an AMD CPU while this thing exists? I mean, you do you. I'm just, again, I'm just here to provide information, right? I did. I know. It doesn't matter. So if you click on the 14900K, just click on this one down here for 14600K, and the affiliate link still works. I just screwed that one up. That's all here. There you go. Oh my god, I did it again. Did I? Dude, I might. Okay, no, I got it. I was like, holy crap, man. The incompetence is real. Okay, we're good. I only fucked up once. Okay. All right. Okay, let me catch up here. So the 12. So usually, normally, I would recommend the 12700K, but it doesn't come with the free game. 12700KF. Normally, I would. No, that's fucking expensive. Because it does have 8 P cores, but it doesn't come with Battlefield. So that's the crux of the entire. Like, so even you have to factor that into the cost of the overall CPU, because even if you didn't want to play Battlefield, you can sell the key for at least $50. So now if let's say you sold the key for $50, now it's not $150 CPU, now it's $100 CPU. So if you have 100, let's see, it's too good of a value, man. Let's say 12700KF. No, it's not 60%. Like, that's 60%, right? It's not 60% more money worth it, or $60 more worth it. And you don't get an iGPU either. The other one you do. So I don't know. And here's the interesting thing, though. I don't know which one is faster. That's like a separate video altogether. It faster into. I'm sure the 12700K would be faster in Battlefield and COD because they scale with P core count. Like the more P cores, the better. But single player games might actually be slower if they're single thread bound, right? Or it might just be a wash. Who knows? Hang on, let me catch up here. No, I don't consider E-cores as cores. This is a 6-core CPU with a shit ton of cache. It's not I don't consider E-cores. They just cause too many problems, man. You just disable that shit. You do you. I don't care, but I consider this thing a 6-core CPU. If you wanted to use it as like a CPU rendering box, though, you could do that. That's a different goal, though. We're talking about gaming specifically. Hang on, let me catch up here. Chowhound, thanks again for another 10 gifted, man. Where's, here it is. This isn't even my final form. No, so I don't think the 14600K would replace the 12700K. This is just like a one-time deal. So for I can't keep the website up to date on like flash sales. That's like impossible, right? The recommended parts list on the website is usually the best thing to get on normal pricing. Like that's kind of because that would be insane. There would be no way to actually keep track of every flash sale, right? Currently, this is the better deal, but normally this is more expensive than the 12700. Like the 12700K sits at like $170 all year long. Right now, if the 12700K came with Battlefield, we'd be having a different discussion right now. But for now, during this specific flash sale, you're getting a free Battlefield, man. You know what I'm saying? Or $100 CPU. The 245K? No, I wouldn't get that shit. This is definitely faster for gaming than a 245K. An Arrow Lake is a clusterfuck when it comes to tuning. Hang on, let me catch up here, boys. Damn, there's too many chats going on. Give me a sec, guys. Okay, so this is the most common argument, right? The upgrade path versus the okay. So the thing that people don't. Okay, we're gonna have to approach 7 gigahertz. Dude, you're out of your mind. I hope that was a joke, dude. Oh my god. 24 core, 7 gigahertz, dual CCD, 3D cache, lower latency. It's like, bro, you've been drinking that fucking Kool-Aid like crazy. Do you know how much, even if that were to exist, that would be like a fucking $1,200 CPU, dude. We're not talking about the, okay, the $1,200 CPU buyers, they're gonna buy that shit no matter what. They don't care what platform they're on. That's okay. Oh my god, dude, that's so funny. Like AMD bros. It's so remember not an Apple fan, Paul, when he used to do like the AMD choo choo train or whatever, and he'd be like, "Oh my god, the 7900 XTX has dual dies, a master. It's gonna have fucking 190 CUs. It's gonna be." What was it, 2.2 times faster? Do you remember the 2.2 times meta? And all the AMD bros are like, oh my god, 2.2 times faster. It was like fucking 10% faster. It was like a complete dog shit architecture. And they're still doing that shit. It's like, bro, it doesn't make it, okay. Oh my god, it makes no sense. AMD bros are totally out of their fucking minds, dude. Zen 2 to 3 was 5 gigahertz. Rumors didn't happen. And then it was Zen 3 to 4 was 1-to-1 with DDR5. Didn't happen. Zen 4 to 5, exact same FPS and lows. All they did was switch the 3D CC or the 3D under or on top or underneath the die, not on top. Every IO die and fabric since Zen 2 has been the same. I know the IO die got shrunk, but the speed is the actual same. It's like, bro, you've been getting the same fucking product for like 6 years. You think, like, you literally been getting the exact same thing for 6 years, and you're still hyped about, like, where is this coming from, bro? You've gotten the same graphics card for 6 years too. Where's this coming from? Okay, let's put the lunacy aside for a sec, and let's just talk about the upgrade path, okay? Let's just talk about that. Okay. And then let's say that they're priced the same, which they're not. Okay. Have you ever met somebody in real life that has bought a 60 class CPU that's ever upgraded off of it on the same platform? Because I haven't. People that buy these CPUs hang on to them for as long as humanly possible. Do you know how many buddies I have that are on 9700K, 10700K? How many buddies I have that are still using these CPUs? They're not going to upgrade to the 10900K or the 9900K. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do it. They're just going to buy an entirely new... They're holding out as long as possible until they can do a full upgrade again. This whole upgrade path shit is... The whole upgrade path thing... Oh, the USB is still... You really got HUD chats on the defensive? You mean hub? It's not just me though, dude. A lot of people have been calling out their bullshit lately. It's like the I think the awareness, the general awareness of the misinformation is starting to like the common sense is taking over eventually, right? Like, look at this. Does this guy's comment seem like fucking common sense? Or does it seem like a lunatic ranting on the street? That's kind of like you have like the hub and Moore's Law is dead lunatics, and then you have like, okay, this common sense here is the common sense meter alarm isn't fucking ringing here. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. Like, even this doesn't make any sense, right? Doesn't make any sense. So if the 14600K is 30% faster now, right now, what does that mean? Which it is, by the way, which you'll see in my benchmark video. But let's say it's 30% faster right now. Doesn't that mean that when it comes time to upgrade in 3 or 4 years, you can put that money towards a graphics card, not another CPU? Do you like? No, see, you're out to lunch again. Why would, okay, where's the common sense here, man? If you let's say you buy this CPU now, and in 2 years time there's a 7 fucking gigahertz 12 core single 3D, which none of that's confirmed. You're gonna base your entire future purchasing decisions on rumors. Have you not learned your lesson yet? Or you haven't done that and you haven't learned your lesson yet. Go do that. Actually, you know what? Go buy it right now. Go do it, and then you'll find out in 2 years. Let's play devil's advocate, though. Let's say that the 12 core CCD monster is going to come out. It's going to be at least an $800 CPU. So do you think Timmy, with his paper route, that can barely afford $200 for a CPU, is going to be able to afford $800 for a fucking upgrade in 2 years? Or he gets this and he can put $800 towards a graphics card. So basically, and we're going to assume that he probably has like a 5060 or a 5070 or something. So, okay, so this, if he buys this CPU right now, he's going to be GPU bottlenecked. Like this thing, like a 14600K will max everything out up to a 4090, right? So he's maxing his current graphics card out. And you basically just told a Timmy that can't afford better to get this dog shit so he can spend $800 2 years from now just to be GPU bottlenecked when he can be GPU bottlenecked right now. It doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever, dude. Like when people make that argument, I just see like lunatics in my mind. It's like, yeah, or people that are completely just out of touch. Like go tell, I'm sure, okay, here, let me put it this way. I'm sure that you have a friend or a nephew of some sort, IRL, that's really struggling right now financially. If you tell them to buy this, shame on you, actually. Go do it. Go do it. Don't do the theory crafting. Don't be like, I would do this because of a 7 gigahertz fucking whatever. Go tell your nephew to go buy this and see how it makes you feel. Go do it. Poor nephew, man. You just fucked that kid over out of $800 and he's going to be GPU bottlenecked. Shame on you. Why would you do that? That's why I say Hardware Unboxed, his advice is willfully harming people. Willfully. Here's the thing. What was the FPS difference between 7800X3D and 9800X3D? What was the FPS difference? 0. In the lows, I should say. In the lows. On esports games. Fucking nothing. So, if you, in 2 years' time, you have the 24 core mega fucking $2,000 CPU that's going to come out. What if it uses the same IO die and it has the same fabric speed again? You're gonna have the same lows again. So you told Timmy to invest in a platform where you know that AMD has given you the same IO die for 6 years. And you think that's a good call. Just shame on you, man. That's all it is. Just shame on you. You're you're not living in reality land. You're living in, I don't know what land that you're living in. I want a certain future to happen, therefore I'm going to tell people to buy something that I want to happen, when you have no idea what's going to happen. All I know is if I tell Timmy that if he buys this thing right now, he can compete and he can max out every single graphics card. If he buys this right now, he can buy a 6080 and probably max that one out later. That's what I know that right now, because we have 4090s and 5090s, and we can check GPU scaling, which I'll do in my video. So we'll know exactly where this thing will fucking bottleneck on a graphics card. We'll know exactly where that phantom mysterious 10 gigahertz AMD shit that you think might happen one day. I ain't betting on that. Sounds like bad advice. Oh yeah, good call. Good call. I screwed that up. Hang on, let me catch up here. There's no other way for me to say it, but actually shame on you for doing that. And like shame on Hardware Unboxed Steve for harming people. And if you agree with that, it's just like shame on you for as well, because you're harming people. You are harming people that can't afford that shit. You're also telling somebody that might not know how to change a CPU after the fact. There's too many variables there. Hang on, let me catch up here. CS2 has a very specific way to tune the game to make those dips go away. They can just pay for a consult if they want me to fix it. No, CS2 has a bug. That's a bug. You can fix it, though. I wouldn't buy B-Die now. I wouldn't do that. No, I wouldn't do that. I would... Everything else is kind of the same here, because B-Die is end of life. I wouldn't do that. I would do the budget value FPS. I would do everything exactly the same, except I would get the 14600K, and everything else the exact same, and it will just work. And then if you get these sticks, you can overclock them to like 7200 or 7400 later when you want to learn how, right? Trust me, I've structured everything dead on so it just works. I wouldn't get DDR4 now. Hang on, let me catch up here. Yeah, it just doesn't. It's like, okay, man, these people are just completely out to lunch. So let's say, what if, for example, I haven't tested this, although I do think that would be damn close, man. 14600K versus 9800 X3D lows. It's like, let's say this is like 5% or 10% slower. Just, man, I'd even say it might even be the same in some games, right? But let's say it's 10% lower, and you buy this right now, and it's $100 CPU. Once again, all of that capital that Timmy just saved by buying this right now, he can put it in a graphics card. Like nothing. There's literally no downside right now to getting this because it's $100 CPU or 150 with Battlefield. Doesn't make any sense. There's no counter argument to this because this is so much faster. This is so much faster and so much cheaper than the AMD equivalent. Let me catch up here. Never mind, just like the actual pricing of the 7600 doesn't make any sense. I don't know why Hub Steve said that. Ryzen 7600. So this is 100. Oh, they just lowered that. Look at that. It was like $200 like a minute ago. But let's say 7600X or 7600, 184. But the 9600. Yeah, what the hell? It's $5 more. Like, why are we even talking about the 7600 then? That's what doesn't make any sense. Like, why would... Okay, take away the Intel part of the equation. No, it's the same topic in terms of willfully harming people that can't afford it. Why would Hub tell people to spend $5 less on this when you can just buy this? Doesn't that seem like willful? Even if you were an AMD bro and you're like, I'm getting AMD no matter what. This, okay, fine. Wouldn't this be the better buy? What the fuck? What are we even talking about here? Why are we even talking about... So when I was gonna make my video, I was looking around to buy one of these, and I'm like, I was looking at the prices. I'm like, I can't even buy one of these if I wanted to because this is the same price. So how the hell do I even make a video? Like, I'll just use this one then. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you tell people to buy this? Willful harm, dude. Like it doesn't make it. The only conclusion I can come to is they just want to harm people, man. I don't know why. I truly don't know why people are doing this shit. At least if he's said buy this one, I could chalk that up to incompetence. But he said buy this one. What are we talking about here, brother? It's $5 more. Significantly more IPC too. What are we talking about? Hang on, let me catch you up here. I'm not sure if he was... I'm not sure if he was paid to say that, because AMD would it costs AMD the same to make both of these CPUs. So they would be happy if you bought either one of them. They don't care. That's why they're priced the same. The margins are the same. Yeah, if I was gonna do a video, I would just buy this one. I'm trying to find one secondhand because I don't want to spend the money on this dog shit, right? There are a couple of 7700Xs locally. I might pick one of these up and just do the video with this. See, this is a bit more money now. I might try it on... It's an 8-core, but the 14600K would still completely annihilate this thing, right? Like, annihilate it. So I might just do it with this one. Just to prove the point, right? Let me catch you up here. How much OC? You have to. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter about OC. Fabric is lowest hanging fruit. It doesn't matter. You can liquid nitrogen, AMD. You can liquid nitrogen the damn thing to 10. Didn't GN do that? Like, didn't Gamers Nexus get a fucking AMD chip to like 7 gigahertz and the FPS was like the exact same? It doesn't matter. What am I saying that's not getting across to people? Like, when I say go test it, just go test it. Go buy it and test it. If you wonder how much AMD CPUs can overclock, go buy it and test it. Then you'll find out. Because I'm beating a dead horse here, man. I'm like, lowest hanging fruit. Lowest hanging fruit. You've had the same fucking fabric speed for 6 years. Lowest hanging fruit. The 1% lows are all the same on all 3D chips. Like, what part of this is not fucking computing here? Go test it. Hang on, let me catch up here. Would you consider making courses for games? That's kind of what's gonna be coming next. Yeah, in a certain way. I don't know if I'll do it on a per game basis or a general how to optimize games in general course. I don't know yet. But yeah, because no, it would probably be one course for them all. Because when you kind of learn how to do it and what to look for, you can kind of optimize any game. You really can. Based on the symptoms of what you're experiencing and shit too. But that I have to re-record the ASRock module on my optimization course still. That's the last thing I have to do. Once I do that, then I have to run sales copy on it and stuff. The game optimization is not going to happen for a while. But I should be able to get that course done pretty quick though. I already have like a step-by-step bullet point of like issues I've seen on consults and stuff. Okay, let me catch up here. Yeah, the whole you get an upgrade path thing. So here's the thing. Who actually upgrades CPUs? People that can afford it. Doesn't that make fucking sense? The people that can buy the 12900K, the 13900K, the 13900KS, the 14, every iteration, the people that can afford it. So backtrack for a second. Let's say my buddy right now, let's say for example, eBay. My buddy right now that has 10700K. What's a 10900K going for? Not engineering sample. Damn, can you even find these? You want to tell my buddy to go spend $350 on a 10900K? No, he's going to upgrade the entire platform. What are we talking about here? This is insane money. What about 11900K? I don't even know if that would be an upgrade, to be honest, but So yeah, even then, you want to tell it's so funny that these are cheaper than 10900Ks. But yeah, you want to tell my buddy to go spend 250 US. He's just gonna or get a 14600K you could buy a 14600K and a fucking motherboard for the same price, dude. And still use your DDR4 that you already have if you want to. So what's to say when the 10 gigahertz AMD Bro CPU comes out and it comes time to upgrade, who's to say that what Intel has at the time? What if Intel has a 285K, 385K? Let's say they have a 584K, like the i5 or whatever. What if they have this on sale for $100 too? Then you just upgrade the entire fucking platform again. Doesn't make sense, man. It doesn't make sense. The fact that the 14600K exists right now for $100 just goes to show you that if you wait long enough, you just get a deal anyway on an entire platform. I'm pretty sure you can get a Z790 AYW for like $100. 179. This will do 7,200. Sold by Newegg. Sort by cheapest. Open box gaming Wi-Fi. 127. Yeah, that's literally the cost of the Rocket Lake CPU. So you get this fucking motherboard, and you get a 14600K. You're not including Battlefield. You're $270 into a platform. I would get this one though, $10 off. It's a much better board. Sorry, if you still tell people to go AMD, shame on you, man. And get the hell off my channel, because I'm going to tell my audience the correct information, not what we wish things to believe. What will actually get... Okay. If you want to trust Hardware Unboxed, go buy it and find out. Just leave me out of it. What's up, Jester? My man. 3 months over on Kick. My man, Jester.
Got a tight little man pussy on you, don't you?
Dude, I cannot even find a cheap AM5 motherboard. What's the cheapest one? B550? B650? Yeah, B650. It's the same damn thing, man. $99 B650M. So you're still, and the CPU is 190. They're the exact same price. So you both are $270. One of them is 30% faster. I can't fucking, and it comes with Battlefield. 30% faster comes with Battlefield. Same price. You do you, man. Leave me out of it. Leave my audience out of it. Leave my audience out of it. You can still buy B650s, though. Jester, thanks so much, man. I really appreciate it. I gotta take a quick piss here in a sec, though, guys. Oh yeah, well I have no use. I bought the I bought that CPU for the Battlefield game. Like, I'm the opposite. I don't need the CPU, so I bought it for the opposite reason. I'm like, I'll get a free CPU with Battlefield. Why not? Because I got the better bundle too. I got the Assassin's Creed with it. I literally got a 14600K for free. We're not even talking about that part of it too. If you were a follower of mine and you jumped on the deal when I told you to, you would have gotten a free CPU. That's what, if you listen to me, you would have gotten a free 14600K. If you listen to Hub, you would have had $800 less for a graphics card in 2 years. That's the difference, dude. That's the difference. You do you, though. You do you. My followers know what's up. They know what's up. You do you, though. Hang on, let me catch up here. But yeah, I'm just gonna build a streaming PC out of it. I'm gonna put like an A770 in it, ARC graphics card, capture card. Sell it to a COD Bro streamer on the hella cheap, right? He gets a dual PC out of it. It's gonna be sick, dude. Everybody wins, and I get to make a video out of it too. Hang on, let me catch up here. Here's the other thing too. Why would you go out of your way to buy 2 CPUs though? Actually, if it's like, what the hell? It doesn't, nothing about this argument. So here's my perspective. Nothing about this argument makes logical sense to me, man. It's like you have the option, the 14600K I'm talking about being 30% faster right now. And you're like, I'm going to go out of my way to buy a shittier CPU that's 30% slower so that I can give AMD more money later. Does anybody, damn USB keyboard. Does anybody like I feel like people are fucking like crazy, dude. What is happening here? Hang on, let me catch up here. Why do you think Intel CPUs degrade, Joseph Norris? Where'd you get that information from? Hang on, let me catch up here. Where'd you get that information from, Joseph? No, I'm gonna keep the Battlefield key because I just want to play that game, and I need to benchmark the game anyway too, right? That's gonna be a huge CPU benchmarking game. Okay, so what rule did you break, Joseph? If you get it right, I won't ban you. If you understand what you did wrong and you don't do it again. So what did you just try to do on my channel and my stream? this guy too, man. What did you just do? Guys, Jesus. Why do you, so here's a question. Man, why do you guys talk about things that you haven't tested? What is that? Guys, please. I'm like, what is, like, where is this coming from? I know you didn't test it. And this Joseph guy, I know you didn't test it. So why are you talking? What's the goal? What's the goal in talking about something that you haven't tested? Because you're both wrong. You both just tried to spread misinformation. Why? Like, I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna know you didn't test it, and I'm gonna ban you for it because I have to protect my audience from people like you. So why? Channel and Joseph, man, you both just did it. Hang on, let me catch you up here. Yeah, they test to make sure you have an Intel CPU when you redeem the master key from Newegg, not the key from Battlefield. Two different things, my man. You tried to spread misinformation. How many Intel bundle keys do you think I give away constantly? You can even buy the master key from somebody and redeem it on your already Intel platform if you want to. AMD is the same shit. They just run a verification check to make sure you're using their platform. Nothing to do with the actual key. Actually, AMD did something different on the last round. Come on, was it AMD or was it NVIDIA? I think it was NVIDIA. NVIDIA links their app with Steam directly, so you can't do it. But we're talking about Intel, though. Where'd that Joseph guy go? I'm not letting you off the hook, man. What did you do wrong? Here. Hang on, let me catch up on Kick for a sec. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Here's the other thing too. There's no upgrade path for the 14600K. You can grab a 13700K, a 14700K, a 13900K, and a 14900K. There's 4 CPUs you can upgrade to, or a 12700K. If that's an upgrade, I'm not too sure. This one might be like in brackets. What if this is like 20 bucks? Or what, hell, what if this is like 20 bucks? What the hell? You can literally upgrade to any of these for pennies on the dollar in 2 years if you wanted to. There you go. Another argument that makes the whole AMD thing make no sense. Is that Joseph guy just gonna dip? I'll give you another 60 seconds, my man, before I got to get rid of you and protect my audience from misinformation. And that channel guy, what did you do wrong, my man? Last chance as well, before I got to get rid of you. I have zero tolerance for misinformation. Zero, guys. Oh, I gotta take a mad piss here. Holy crap, I'm behind on chat, guys. Give me a second here. There you go. That's what you did wrong. Now, going forward, what are you going to do differently? Would you delit a 14600K for max OC? Nah, I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't, most of the time, I wouldn't delit anymore, man. For what? For 100 megahertz? Who gives a shit? Go watch the Battlefield clock speed scaling video. I dropped that bitch from 6 gigahertz to 5 gigahertz, and I lost like, what, 6%? 6% FPS? Who gives a shit? I wouldn't care. Nah, keep the warranty. I'm so, like, done with all that fucking delitting and liquid metaling and direct eye. I just don't care. Just play the damn game, dude. Memory tuning is where it's at. Okay, close enough. Yeah. What I was hoping you would say was no test, no talk. If I haven't tested it myself, I will not talk about it. That's kind of the rule that I have in my community. And the reason why I have that rule and I'm so strict on it is because that is the only way to squash misinformation. You can't talk about it if you haven't like the whole Intel degradation shit. Anyone that's talked about Intel degradation is not in my Discord and hasn't tested it. So they're spreading misinformation to my audience. If you just watch, I did a 20-minute video on how to prevent Intel degradation. And I released that publicly so everybody has access to it. Therefore, there's no risk in buying an Intel CPU. Zero. There was never a risk if you just tune your shit. You don't even have to tune it. Just lock your fucking cores down and keep your voltage below 1.4. Done. There's a whole video on it. That's the real information. Aren't AMD CPUs degrading now too? I did an entire video on that shit too. You still have to do the same thing on the AMD CPUs. You can't let it do the single core boost shit. If you do, your CPU is going to explode. Intel or AMD, don't leave the single core boost shit on. Or say goodbye to your CPU. Period. Since I didn't use that IHS, you want me to send it back to you? Don't throw it away. Like, if like I don't need it, but don't throw it away. Like if you don't need it, yeah, I'll take it back. Because I have like one left, and I'm like, I might need one, right? Hang on, guys. I gotta take a mad piss. I have to ban this Christoph guy because he fucking didn't answer me. Not Christoph. What's this guy's name? Joseph. This Joseph dude. Okay, one sec. Gotta ban. I don't know why people don't. All you have to do is just admit what you did wrong and say you won't do it again, man. But some people just don't like doing that shit. Hang on. And you're banned, Joseph. My man. Uh, holy crap, we have 123 viewers on YouTube. Man, I'm telling you, this Techonomics podcast is popping off, dude. People like that shit. I have to take a huge piss, guys, though. Give me a second, please. I have to take a piss. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. Oh, okay. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. I don't care if people leave with me taking a piss, man. That sounds like a them problem. Why do people think I care about viewers and subscribers so much? I don't care. Like, I care about very little, man. Everyone's like, ha ha ha, Jufus's channel only has 38,000 subscribers. Cool, man. I'm good. I'm happy. My viewers are happy. My Discord is bumping. Everything is fucking peachy. Hang on, let me catch up here. Oh, I just got an email from Newegg. It's cool. Look at this. Look at this. Dear valued customer, this was literally just now I got this email. We sincerely apologize for the confusion caused by the recent Intel Gamer Days bundle. So it was Newegg's screw up. The earlier listing contained an error. The official promotion confirmed by Intel includes only the standard edition of Battlefield 6. To make this right, Intel has confirmed they will replace your original master key with a new platinum key. Fuck yeah, boys. That's cool, man. So, they actually went out of their way to notify people that you can get the upgraded key from Newegg. So Intel didn't even have to do that, man. Now, if you bought it when I told you to, you would have gotten that platinum bundle. Or you listen to Hub and you're down $800. There's that too. Hang on, let me catch up here. Is the Newegg key actually universal so I can snag it for my system? Yeah, I already redeemed my Battlefield Platinum Edition on my 285K. But I bought it with a 14600K. They don't care. They just want you to redeem the master key on a CPU that qualifies for that bundle. Doesn't matter which one you have. That's how I know you didn't test it. But you know what? I do appreciate that you admitted that you were wrong and you won't do it going forward. Hopefully not, anyway. I don't like when people talk about it. It's a huge pet peeve of mine, dude. And I know it comes from a good place. Like, people just want to help other people, but when you try to help somebody by, I read an article online somewhere. When you do that shit, you're the problem. Like, you are 100% the problem with the internet. Because you don't know if it's misinformation because you haven't tested it. You have to test everything, dude. Even something as simple as redeeming a key. I'm gonna know if you didn't test it, right? Hang on, let me catch up here. You think the MSI Meg 360 AIO is better than the Frozen Knot? I would say it wouldn't matter, man, honestly. Like every AIO I've tested has kind of been within margin of error, to be honest. I would just get the cheaper one, dude. Hang on, let me catch up here. No, I don't, dude. Guys, I don't care if I lose viewers. I'm telling you. What's up, Insured Frames, my man? 5 gifted memberships over on YouTube. My man, that deserves a button. Another one bites the dust. And another one's gone. Let's give him, that one will demonetize. Let's give him, Vitas. Dude, thank you so much for the 5. So anyone that got gifted a YouTube membership over on YouTube, you guys get access to the Discord now. And access to all the VODs. You have to link all that jazz. I've said the spiel, blah, 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 blah. You know the drill. Another one bites the dust. And another one bites the dust. Okay. Let me catch up on chat, guys. Here, one sec. The 265K is really good. The only reason I don't recommend it right now is just because Arrow Lake is, man, I don't know about Arrow Lake. But no, hang on. So I just got sidetracked for a sec. But that is my thoughts on this whole 14600K thing, though. Straight up, guys. I mean, I got my CPU for free, but even if you didn't get that, but you know what? I am happy that everyone is talking about this kind of stuff online. It gives people like different perspectives aren't a bad thing, right? And like I was saying earlier, though, if if they were at least talking about the 9600X, that's $5 more, I could have chalked it up to incompetence, but you know how it goes. But the 14.6, I'm gonna do the video. I don't know what I'm gonna do it against. I gotta try and, dude, I tried to find a 7600 or a 7600X secondhand. No one bought that thing. You can't find, even on eBay, you can't find those fucking CPUs, dude. Nobody bought that shit. So I might have to do the video against like yeah, either a 7700X or a 9700X or something like that. I could do it against a 7800X 3D though. Hang on, let me catch you up here. When did you buy the game, Italian? If you bought it on the first day, you might be able to get the better key. But the Newegg email did say that you have to upload your invoice where it says the Platinum Edition, that's what I did as well. I sent them a screenshot of the Platinum Edition. All I do is test things because of all the misinformation on the internet. That's just a good practice in general, dude. Now, not if it harms your physical body or something like that when it comes to like health and fitness, but just in general, if you hear something online, never just believe it. So here's the other thing too. Why, like, ignoring the Intel side of things, ignoring that, and Hardware Unboxed is like, buy the 7600. You shouldn't just believe that, because you can get the 9600 for $5 more, right? So even something as simple as buy this now, like let's say I'm like, buy the 14600K, here's the link or whatever. Go check to see if maybe the KF is cheaper. Like, don't just believe it. Check around. Test that shit. You know what I'm saying? Figure it out. Don't just blindly click and fucking buy. Listen to this guy. No, test everything. Look around for everything, right? Hang on. Insured Frames, thanks again, man. I really appreciate it. 5 gifted over on YouTube. So we got 10 gifted from Chowhound and 5 gifted from Insured Frames today. Thanks so much, guys.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Can I get unbanned from your Twitch? Probably. You have to put in an unban request. Did you put that in? I don't know how that shit works, man, to be honest. Like, there's like a separate mod view over on Twitch. Yeah, I don't even know how to do this, man, to be honest. Put in the unban request and then I'll look at it after. Yeah, I don't even know how to do this. There's like a separate page for that. Honestly, all the unban requests I get are so just insufferable. I don't even engage with that shit. What did I ban you for? I don't know. What the hell did I ban you for? Unban requests are empty right now. Thanks, Newman. Yeah, you have to. I don't even know how to type your name in over there. You have to put an unban request in. If I don't care about OC and already have a B660, would 14600K still be a good deal? What's the goal? Why do you have a B660? What do you have right now? Do you like Battlefield? B660 Master DDR4? What the hell is that? Dude, I don't even know what that is. B660 Master? Like an Aorus Master? That's such a weird dude, that's a really expensive B6. Why did you buy that? Oh, that's from Israel. Hang on, that's the third-party seller. Sorry. Oh, you can't even get it anymore. Wait a minute. Strange. DDR4. Oh, at roughly $200. I would say sure. I mean, you can still overclock RAM on B660, right? Like, they give you access to the system agent voltage on unlocked chips. If that's the case, yeah, I don't see why not. Again, it depends on what you have now and what your goal is. I don't like what you just did there, Insured Frames. It's almost like self-promo, man. Like, I don't even know who you are, but just don't self-promo, man. For God's sakes. God, fuck, people. Man, this is exhausting. Why do you even care about Twitch then? Who cares? Just stay banned, man. Like, I'm more likely to ban you for what you said now than if you just been like, hey, can you just unban me from back then? The unban request you made in 2022 was denied. Well, there you go. So, fuck me, dude. I'm just gonna say no, I'm not gonna unban you, dude. I don't care. I'll probably just end up banning you from everywhere, dude. Just stop talking. Yeah, just leave it as is, man. I appreciate the support and stuff, but like, how do I know you're not trying to like poach my fucking I don't like that shit, dude. You don't see me going on. I don't know who else streams, but you don't see me going on like why are you here? Why are you here, bro? Like, you don't see me going on a Kerneal stream being like, hey, Kerneal, here's 5 gifted subs. Like, what's your goal in being here, dude? Now I'm just fucking annoyed. Are 2x24 preferred over 232x2? Two different goals for 2 different kits of RAM, man. You can BCLK on B660? Are you sure? When I tested B660 on it was a, oh, what's up, Bradley? My man, 5 gifted. Oh shit, and Jester 5 gifted over on Kick. Yeah, just then if you want to stay here, Insured Frames, just stop talking, bro. Like, you're just pissing me off. I don't like, dude, you know how many people with the name Tweaks comes in my fucking stream and my Twitter? Just, oh my God, dude, just stop. Just go make your own fucking channel and make your own content. I don't want to collab with you. I don't fucking care about your customers. I don't care about your business. Like, fuck me, man. Just stop. It's so like, oh my god, dude. Fucking tweakers, man, and optimizers are just a different breed. Bradley, thanks so much for 5 gifted, man. I really appreciate it. Like insured, go start your own channel, bro. The Mortar Max was different though. That has an external clock gen. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So it's okay, hang on. So that was bordering on misinformation there a little bit, but I get what you're saying. There are certain B660s that can BCLK overclock. Okay, fair. Because when I tested it, I couldn't do that shit, and I tested it with an unlocked CPU. My man Jester, 5 gifted over on Kick. By the way, guys, anyone that got gifted a sub on YouTube or Kick today, you guys get access to the Discord, all that good shit. My man.
So you think you got what it takes?
I'll tell you what I got. Your wife's pussy on my breath.
Hang on, let me catch up here. Could you elaborate on 2x24 relative to 2x32? Is your goal capacity or gaming? Like, what is your goal? Okay, guys, another huge pet peeve of mine is people that can't get to the point fast enough. Or they talk in circles, or they don't ask a direct question. What do you want me to elaborate on when it comes to RAM? Like, ask me a direct question. Like, or it's like, hey, Jufus, can you give us thoughts on your RAM? It's like, I have no idea what you want, dude. Like, what's your system? What's your workflow? Like, what's the goal? Like, what games do you play? I need a very, like, get to the fucking specific question, right? A lot of people, like, how, like, women just expect you to read their minds when they don't get to the fucking point. If you're a guy, though, you shouldn't be communicating like that. From a guy to another guy, directly what you want, kind of thing, right? Hang on, let me catch up here. The industry ditch cryo coolers? Yeah, I think so. They didn't make any sense, man. Even with like the one that I modded back in the day with like an aftermarket tech, that was a fucking nightmare. It's just pointless. It's cool, but they need it pulls so much power, dude. They need a more efficient tech cooler tech. It pulls so much power, man. Just for what? Just direct diet. I went through the whole tech cooler phase. I'm like, whatever. Hang on, let me catch you up here. I don't think the Master can, I don't think the B660 Master has an external clock gen. I mean, did that guy ever respond to what he has right now, though? I could never get my hands on a Mortar Max. I think that was China only. Take zinc for ADHD. Who is that towards? Specifically for gaming and maybe a dabble of video editing. So how much RAM do you need? Dude, the indirect questions. Oh my god, Delta, are you here? Delta is so bad. Holy shit. Dude, I have a love-hate relationship with Delta, but holy shit, dude. The guy will fucking do 6 paragraphs and not get to the fucking question. It drives me nuts, man. It drives me fucking nuts. I don't know how men communicate. How did some guys end up that way? Like they're almost like they're almost like afraid to like ask what they want. So they trying to like ask for what they want by not asking for what they want. And then I'm like losing brain cells trying to like translate this like woman speak that's coming from a man. And I get like more frustrated with each sentence that I read. I hate that shit. I can't do it. Just tell me exactly what you want. So many guys are like that too. Oh my god, so many guys are like that. I lost my fucking shit on another guy in the Discord the other day. He was like, what did he say? He was like, fuck me, dude. He was like, what game was it? Oh yeah, Metal Gear. He's like, Jufus, you should fucking test Metal Gear. It would really help your channel. So you can learn how to tune that and then give the results. And then it's like fucking a paragraph long. And it's like, so basically you just want me to test Metal Gear for you. Is that what we're fucking coming here to? Like, can you just, like, you didn't have to fucking snake your way around to the fucking point. You could have just been like, Jufus, can you test this for me? Do you know what I'm saying? Oh god, it drives me fucking nuts, dude. It drives me fucking nuts. It's like, it doesn't make sense to me why people do that too. Like, you can get what you want faster by just being direct about it too. Just like, I need this from you because my goal is this. Cool. What the hell, right? That's exactly it, Jester. Thankfully, you kind of get used to it. When you're with one girl for a really long time, you kind of get used to it. So you can kind of like translate what the fuck they want faster, the more time you spend with them, right? But it's more of a principle thing for me when it comes to dudes. Men should not be communicating that way. It's like PR speak. Like, you've been in the corporate environment way too much, man. Sending emails like, what's the typical fucking corporate email thread? Touch base, non-offensive language, don't really ask for what you want. You know the fucking corporate email fucking speak. Don't do that in real life, man. Actually, you know what? When I talk to brands, like if I'm talking to Gigabyte or MSI or somebody, they really appreciate direct communication because they have to do the PR speak fucking nonsense. Oh, it's so funny, dude. I actually have a story about that. HR language, yeah. It's so funny, dude. It's so funny. Like, so when I talk to brands, they have to talk in PR speak because they like. Let's be fair. Not every creator is as blunt and not give a fuckness as me, right? So when they're talking, let's say they do a mass email to like 100 creators, you might have some woke ones, you might have some different genders, you might have it's just a good practice to do the PR HR speak in an email, right? And then I'll reply back. I'm like, so just to be clear, what you're saying is you want this and you're offering this. And then I'll get a reply back like, yup, that's exactly right. I'm like, okay, good. Like I got you kind of thing, right? Like they appreciate the direct like I almost feel like people wish they could communicate that way without getting in trouble. Do you know what I'm saying? That's kind of the vibe I get out there. It's like, man, I really wish I could just not fucking do this HR speaking of and walk on eggshells around all these fucking humans, man. Thankfully in my community I can do whatever the fuck I want. But on the other hand though, if you're in my community, just communicate that way, dude, because you don't if somebody in my community is like a sensitive kind of hissy fitter, I just ban them anyway. So you don't have to worry about that. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about offending like one ply fucking softies, right? I just get rid of them. Hang on, let me catch up here. I have a 12100 on the B660, DDR4 60, 70, 50 XT. I would say go for it. Can you afford it? Do you want Battlefield? I mean, 12100 with a 60, 70, 50 XT. That's a really strange setup you got there. I would say yes if you want to play Battlefield. No if the games that you want to play right now are playing fine. But you're on a 12100 though, so that has a locked system agent, doesn't it? I think you'd get a massive... Do you know how to tune your RAM? Are you on B-Die? What DDR4 do you have? That's a fascinating setup, dude. I don't get questions like that every day, I'll tell you that much. Is the 14600K going to be the cheapest way to grab a Battlefield 6 copy? Well, you're still paying for it. I think the cheapest way to get Battlefield would probably be the EA subscription or something, wouldn't it? Like it's like $10 a month or something like that. EA Origin subscription? However the hell that works. Wait, it's not EA. Is it EA? It is EA. Or maybe Xbox Game Pass? EA Play? There's something in there. Like if you just wanted to play Battlefield and pay $10 for the 1 month or whatever, I think that would be the cheapest way to do it. You wouldn't own the game, but you would be able to play it for cheap. I think. See, that's something I don't really know 100%, right? I would suggest that you look into that. Game Pass, maybe, yeah. Are you still live? It keeps saying offline. That's strange. I don't have any dropped packets. Maybe Kick is bugging out. Because I'm having no issues on Twitch or YouTube right now. Kick is acting up. It happens. Well, just like the conversation that we were having earlier, Kick is the best platform, but it's, it is a free platform, so they don't make any money off this stream, so I can't really complain if it drops once in a while, right? Compy, go here, man. Recommended parts list on the website is where you want to go for like what you want to use for Intel platforms. Dude, I just think this entire planet would be so much better if people were just encouraged to communicate directly. There's so many like weird misunderstandings because of all the PR speak and shit. I want this. My question is this. My goal is this. Like, we should be communicating like that. And it would remove a lot of fucking nonsense from the internet, dude. I don't know why this whole... Like, even if you do offend somebody, who cares? Like, whose problem does that sound like? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I will say, yeah, Moose is correct. When you do like when you're talking to somebody IRL, like at CES, for example, and I'm trying to like just talk to people, dude, I'm telling you, the you know how many the last 2 CESs that I've gone to? Do you know what my number one thing that people tell me from like brands is? It's like, thank God you're normal. They don't use that word normal, but they're like, wow, it's just like, like, I just really enjoy talking to you because it's just so easy and straightforward. It's like they can just like fucking relax for a second. Like, that's what it feels like. Like when these reps talk to me at CES, they're like, I know Jufus isn't gonna get butt hurt. I know he's not. I know. No matter what I say, he's not gonna report me to my manager. I know that if I'm just straight up with the dude, he's chill. Like it feels like a weight off of their fucking shoulders. Like they must be so stressed out all the time, dude. Straight up, man. Straight up. Oh, actually, you know what? Never mind. Just CES and the brands. Any human I meet now in 2025 IRL, when they talk to me, it feels like they can just relax, dude. Like just chill, like you know. I was hanging out with a girl literally fucking yesterday, and we were talking about red flags, and then I'm like, what's my red flag, right? Because we were talking about interesting story. Actually, I'll save that one for Saturday. It's more of a frame chaser stream. But then I could tell she paused for like 10 seconds. I'm like, you can't defend me. Don't worry. Just speak your mind. What was that noise? Leela? Interesting. Hang on, let me catch you up here. Anyway, I think I concluded the whole 14600K thing. We got that out of the way. You know what's another fucking pet peeve of mine? When somebody doesn't follow instructions, man. My God. I'm like, wait for me to contact you. They'll DM me the next day. Yeah, I tried to do it myself and fucked everything up. Now it's your problem, Jufus. Oh my God, I will lose it, dude. I will lose it. Yeah, okay, that's great. Yes. Oh my God, that's can I highlight that message? Hang on. Yes. We're going to okay, that's the last thing I'll talk about here. Hang on. My man. Okay. I needed to change the scene so I could highlight the message. Because when you ban somebody, I lose the overlay. Hang on, where was that message now? Ah. There you go. Assume for a second. Also, I'm not sure if you're being salty or not, but it's a good question. Aren't really knowledgeable enough to ask you super direct questions and making them sadly general. Yes. So what does that mean though? That means you don't know what you want. So you don't know what to ask because you don't know what you want. Does that make sense? So you could ask, this is my goal, or my goal is. So I shouldn't have to ask you what your goal is. Does that make sense? So if you're like, my goal is the most FPS in gaming, that's a very different question than thoughts on memory capacity, right? That makes sense? So what is it you want? So this comes back to the whole bush beating thing. The reason why a lot of people beat, so it's like a self-dialogue thing. So when you asked the initial question of, can you give me, what the hell was it, the difference between 24 and 64 gigs of RAM or whatever, what was your goal in asking me that question? That's what people don't ask themselves before they ask the question, right? Oh yeah, Vince, if you want Battlefield 6, yeah, grab the CPU, dude. You'll get a hell of an upgrade out of going from a 12100 to that thing. That's a sick fucking upgrade, dude. Sick. I paid $90 for the board. Okay, that's fucking cool too. Yeah, you're a thrifty ass shopper, man. Hey, there you go. Hey, Vince. Oh my god, you're the perfect fucking example of what I was talking about, dude. Literally. This guy is literally, so we spent an hour and a half. Where's that comment? Oh my god, I just lost the comment. Where the hell is it? I paid $90 for the board. So this guy right now has a 12100. And he asked, oh my god, we need to catalog this. This is what I'm talking about. He currently has a 12100 and he asked if a 14600K is a good deal. What does that tell you? Why didn't he ask, is the 14900K a good deal? Because that's not his purchasing segment. So that AMD bro earlier on in the stream that was like, I would go for the AM5 platform because the 7 gigahertz COD bro, AMD bro, dual CCD $2,000 CPU might come out one day. This guy that's literally he's not asking, he's not interested in that segment of CPU. So the person that buys the 7600X, they might be interested in the 10600X or the 11600X. That segment. We just had somebody. I rest my case. Right there. I rest my case. He's not asking, when is the 12 P-Core Bartlett Lake $2,000 CPU coming out? He asked, hey, is going from an i4 to an i5 a good idea? Case rested. Thank you, Vincent. Thank you for asking the questions and proving my point. These AMD bros are completely out to lunch with their platform upgradability. And you know what? You know what? Vincent is such a thrifty buyer. He can buy this and get Battlefield for free right now. In 3 or 4 years' time, he can buy a 13,900K on eBay for fucking pennies, dude. So he got 3 upgrades on the same platform, paying like $100 per CPU. That's how you roll, bro. Hang on, let me catch you up here. Would Asus TUF Z790 Pro work well? It's really bad for RAM tuning, man. I would strongly recommend not getting that. But I mean, you do you, but the Asus 4DIMM motherboards are really bad at memory overclocking. Very bad. Gigabyte is your only option there. Or get an ITX board. Crucial 3600 C16. Oh, so you got Micron sticks, huh? What's the timings? Is it 16, 16, 16? I'd still say it's worth it, though. Hang on, let me catch up here. Yeah, remind me to talk about the red flag thing on Saturday. Brother, I still don't know what your goal is, though. No, I just, like, what's the goal? That's what I'm saying. So you're doing the snaking. Tell me exactly what your goal is. That's what it is. People don't know what they want. That's what it is. That's what well, they don't know. They don't know what they're asking because they don't know what they want. They don't know what their own goal is. That's I get that all the time, right? That's why I counter with what's the goal right away. Me saying what's the goal is my attempt at them to get to the point. That's what I'm trying to say. And then in specific circumstances, I'll be like, tell me what your goal is in as few words as possible, right? Condense that shit down. Try to tell a 3-year-old what your goal is. Try to tell grandma what your goal is, right? That's how you have to be able to communicate. Well, no, I don't mind the question. I can't. So if you were to ask that, so here's the thing. If you were to ask the same question to another tech tuber, they would just tell you to buy something. But based off of their own bias, right? So they'd be like, I run 24 gigs, therefore I'm going to say 24 gigs, therefore affiliate link 24 gigs. I try to get to the fucking meat. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to the meat. I'm like, what does this guy actually want so that I can help him better, right? It's like if you're a salesman, you need to find out what the customer actually wants. If I'm not doing that, I'm not doing my job, right? This makes no sense. No, I'm not talking about the 12100 guy. Because he said he wanted to play Battlefield. So his goal was articulated. Hang on, let me catch you up here. 1 sec. Who knows about Bartlett Lake? That was just an example of that guy wasn't asking about a $500 CPU. So the point that I was making by referencing Vincent there, it's like a 7600 buyer, a Ryzen 7600, isn't asking about 11950X fucking 69D like they're not asking about that, man. It doesn't even matter if this comes out on the same platform. They're not asking about that. They're asking about, is the 10600X worth it? That's what they're asking. Is do you know what I'm saying? This is theory craft land that these people live in. It's not reality land, right? Hang on, let me catch you up here. See, this guy did it again. You didn't ask a direct question, man. How much does... Yeah, man, we there's a lot of estrogen and femininity in these questions, man. It's killing me, guys. So if your brother, what's the actual, the reason why the question doesn't make sense is, here's how I read this question. I have it up on the screen right now. So this guy's brother already bought the CPU. So why is he asking me instead of testing it? What he's really asking is, what Infinity Fabric should I put it at? Correct? You did the wishy-washy weird shit. Instead of just being like, my brother got this CPU, how do I tune it, or where should I put it? That's exactly what I'm fucking talking about. Because if your brother already bought it, go fucking test it. What are you asking me for? It makes a huge difference, dude. Was I correct in that translation? That's the shit that drives me fucking crazy. Is people... why are people afraid to ask the direct question? I get more mad when you don't ask the direct question. You know what I'm saying? It's like people don't know how to ask questions or something. It's strange to me. If I wanted advice from somebody, I'd be like, Jufus, when you tuned the 7000X 3D, where's the best place to put it? For the fabric speed. What's the best? That's the real question. My brother got the CPU, and I just want to know how to help him. So I'm wondering if you can tell me if the fabric speed even matters at all. It's like, it takes 2 seconds to test it. So that wasn't actually the real question, right? Do you guys know goal? I just want to know which stick can achieve the highest speed in CL, be it for gaming or production. Why? See, that doesn't make any... So... This is rough, man. Yeah, YouTube chat is fucking rough, dude. I'll like there. This was kind of the reason why I didn't stream on YouTube in a long time, man. It's hard for me. It's like it's mentally exhausting a little bit. That's why most tech tubers don't do it. No, it's not that. It's like, what's the goal in speed and CL? What if you get more FPS with lower speed? Like he's there's like, man, like for example, 7600 A die is faster than 8000 M die, right? So if I answer his question the way he asked the question, I might be giving him wrong information because he doesn't know what he wants to ask. So the only thing that I can say is, if you don't have a goal, then your best bet would be to go look at benchmarks on YouTube, maybe. That's just like content. It's not a question that I can answer, kind of thing, right? If you're just looking for an arbitrary high speed number, then you go Arrow Lake, CU DIM, 24 gigabyte, 9,000 plus. These things exist. Do they get you the highest FPS in gaming? No. Do they get you the highest performance in production workloads? No. Gear 4. Does it do anything at all? No. But it exists. So, but I'm not going to tell you that that's a good thing to buy. So do you see where the problem lies? So I need a very, very specific goal. Otherwise, I can't answer the question. Does that make sense? I wish I discovered this channel 4 years ago. I know, dude. I try to help people. That's why. In my attempt to help people, I get fucking frustrated, right? I can't help that. Are you just curious about... So is the actual goal of your question, can you describe the different types of memory and their pros and cons? That's a good question. That's a real goal. Can you describe every type of DDR5 and their pros and cons, so that when it comes time to buy it, I know which one to buy? That's a direct fucking question and a direct goal. That's how you word it. And it took us 35 fucking minutes to get there, right? That's what I'm saying. It's really hard for me to communicate with people. That's why I didn't just blindly tell Vincent to go buy the 14600K without knowing his RAM, his motherboard, and the games he plays and his goal, right? This is actually a legit thing, dude. You know who talks about that a lot? Orion Taraban, the psych hacks guy. He says that, like, oh, it's so fascinating. You can tell he doesn't want to stir the boat, but he kind of stirs it a little bit. He'll say shit like, when you go to a psychiatrist or a therapist, it's it's fascinating, dude. Therapists / psychologists, only profession where you can't be peer reviewed, where you're not allowed to have another therapist in the same room reviewing your work. So there's no consequences to how you how you treat people, right? Red flag number 1. Red flag number 2, the business model itself of a therapist it's actually they make more money by not helping you. Yeah. That the whole therapist psychologist thing is a huge fucking scam, dude. Massive. And they can't be peer reviewed. Yeah. It's fucking crazy, dude. Yeah, Ryan Taraban talks about that shit because he's a psychologist, right? And he's like, I don't need the money of a recurring client because I have my YouTube channel. So my goal is to fix them as fast as possible and give them direct, actionable things that they can do to fix their problem. That's fascinating, dude. Yeah. If you have mental problems, you basically have to fix it yourself or hire an online coach maybe or something. Don't fucking hire me for that shit. I'll lose my shit. But when you hire somebody to fix your mental problems, if they don't give you an action to take to fix it after the first session, you're probably being scammed. Not medical advice. Hang on, let me catch up here. I interpret it as he's too lazy to test if it's worth. Yup, that's it. Lord Mageddon got it. Yeah, he did. There he goes. So there you go. So why did you ask the first question in such a wishy-washy fucking way, dude? I just spent like 45 minutes talking about how that shit drives me fucking nuts, and you did it anyway, man. Fuck me, dude. Fuck. God damn. You flipped out on people trying to solicit free advice from you. Talk about the guy a couple of weeks ago. That's different. He asked me to do an entire benchmark video for him. That's like disrespectful. That's like, there's layers to this shit, man. That guy the other week was like, and he did the whole that was actually manipulation what that guy tried to do, because he was like, you should do this video because it would get views on YouTube, as if he's like trying to help me, when what he really wanted was, do this for me, Jufus, so I can get my answer. And if he actually approached it that way, I'd be like, no. And I didn't actually flip out, by the way. If you go and you watch the VOD, go watch the VOD. I think it was last week or the week before. Didn't raise my voice. I asked him questions on why I should. So why do people perceive that as flipping out? That's another problem too. Right? What part of it was flipping out? We can go down that road too. Did you perceive what I said today as flipping out? Or am I trying to help you and get down to the meat? What it is from the other person's perspective is it's frustration on your part that I won't just give you the answer, which I won't. It frustrates the viewer because you're not getting what you want. It's like, just give me the fucking answer, Jufus. I'm like, what's the goal, baby? And then you like the viewer gets angrier and angrier and angrier because they're getting more of not what they want. But that's not me flipping out, right? That's you not getting what you want. That's me trying to teach you how to ask a fucking question. Hang on, let me catch you up here. And then hell, let's actually say that was true. Let's say you perceived it as me flipping out. Then why'd you try to ask the question? You should have known what was coming, baby. You should have known that we were going to dig into that fucking meat. Hang on, let me catch you up here. Can you explain how the gears work? Nah, not right now, dude. I really gotta get going. Hey, that guy asked a direct question. How did I react? Not right now. Maybe ask it on Saturday and we'll cover it then. Oh, so fucking bad about that, dude. Oh my god. Yo, some of y'all are fucking... Some of y'all just, I don't know. You've been around that PR speak. Thank you for just asking a very direct question, brother. You couldn't have been more fucking upfront about that question. Fantastic, man. Fantastic. That's how I want everybody to ask their questions, okay? Follow machine's lead, boys. Maybe, possibly. No, I kind of want to talk about that a little bit because it's interesting, but see, there's a guy on Twitch that just hang on. I have Angela Charizard. Angela Charizard on Twitch with a tier 1. Okay, I have a lot of questions. Fuck. Actually, the reason why I started this stream early today was because we always go for like 3 hours and I keep getting screwed over. So I'll answer the last few let me take a piss. I'll answer the few last questions. If I send a super chat, do you get the income from this channel? Yes. Preferably do it on Kick though, because then I get all the money. Like kick.com/ don't do it yet though. I gotta take a piss. Kick.com/frame chasers. Go down to this button here. Shut up and answer my question. Oh shit, I just went offline. Oh yeah, Kick is kind of broken. Look at that. It just happened to me. Shut up and answer my question. This thing will pop up. You put the tip, you put the message. I'll hear it. Wait till I get back though. Give me a second. I have to take a piss, guys. Sorry. Ooh, okay. Sorry, guys. Whew. Just I'm almost done my pre-workout, so I gotta go hit the gym while this is kicking in here. Give me one last question. Hang on. What's up, Angela Charizard? Thanks so much for the sub, the tier 1 over on Twitch. I wanted to know if something like bad electricity EMI exists or if it's just tinfoil. I have 4 different PCs. Every GPU PSU has coil whine. Same with the new PS5 I bought. It does exist, but you'd have to get... Let me explain what's going on there. When it comes to electricity, like 120 volts, it looks like this. Just bear with me. And sometimes if it looks like this, like a square wave, it will whine like a little bitch, like a squealing pig. Non-perfect sine wave inverters and stuff. So the only thing that I can think of is if again, you need an oscilloscope to see what the sine wave looks like, your 120 hertz, whatever the hell it is, coming out of the wall. If it looks anything like this coming out of your wall, then yeah, everything is gonna fucking squeal and whine. Yeah. But that's not something that you would check. The way that you would troubleshoot that is you would take your PC to a buddy's house that you know whose PC isn't whining. And then that would eliminate your house as the variable. That makes sense? Okay, yeah, just do whatever, Zapire. It doesn't matter, man. Thanks so much, though. I really appreciate it. Hang on, I gotta catch up here. Wow, I am far behind on chat. Give me a sec, guys. I can't answer every question today, guys. I really got to get going here pretty soon. Come back on Saturday if you have specific questions. Well, I hope that I hope that I'm at least entertaining while you guys are on deployment or boot camp, or whatever you're at. Hey, that's not my fault, Spook. People don't know how to ask questions, man. Do you what do you want me to? So here's the thing. What do you want me to? If I don't know the guy's goal, what do you want me to talk about? Right? What are you talking about, Doghound? What paywall? What bottleneck? No, I'm running Chowhound. I'm running the Apex. It's not that. It's my keyboard, man. Are you familiar with optimization from Escape from Tarkov? Yeah. That's just general overclocking does it, man. What paywall are we talking about? The $5 to get in the Discord? That's to keep retards out, man. You can't get rid of that paywall, otherwise all the toxicity comes in. Hell, even $5 isn't enough, man. The paywall is actually $10 now. Because I've tested it. The $10 is the lowest monetary value that I can charge for the Discord, other than like a Prime sub or whatever, that keeps the fucking idiots out. So the other day, like this month, Redneck gifted like 200 subs. Chowhound gifted what, like 30 or some shit this month. And when those people that got gifted the subs, when they come into the Discord, they just cause problems, dude. I have to ban like fucking half of them. It's not because they got in for free. And when somebody doesn't pay for something, they don't respect the rules. The harder you have to work for something to get into it, the more you're going to respect the rules. What do you want me to do about that? That's human nature, brother. That doesn't stop growth, though. Nothing to do about growth. Growth is purely based off of whether you're pro AMD or not. What kind of growth are we talking about here, though? The word growth could mean a bunch of different things. Oh, what's up, Angel? I see. Oh yeah, the diet. No, we'll save this for Saturday because I really got to get going. The mental problems or lack. That's also kind of why I'm trying to tell all the guys in the Discord to get healthy and hit the gym and stuff. And some guy the other day was like, or just yesterday, he's like, it's really nice to see a PC community so pro health. I'm like, yeah, well, if people actually do get healthy, maybe we can actually wake up their brains a little bit too and get rid of that fog, right? Get some self-awareness going. Oh yeah, Tech Lab. Yeah, those I just ignore those because the way that you reply to that is who's going to pay for it? Just that's it. Like oh sure, I would love to do that for you, but who's going to pay for it? And like I like there's never an answer for that. When people are under pressure, they feel the other person is angry. That's it. There you go. This guy gets it. I'm not. That's not my. That's not my. That's not my intention, though. I'm not trying to pressure people. I do want them to get to the point faster, though. But I'm not angry. Or I never raise my voice and shit. That's why I take a lot of pauses to think before I say, because I'm like, how can I say this to get this guy to get to the fucking point faster, right? That's a good one too. There you go. Yep. Oh, I am sorry if I didn't explain self-English. When would you stop selling stuff or courses or whatever? At what point in followers or partnerships from brands? That's two different paths. That's one that's one where, how do I word it? You have to pick a lane of some sort. Now, the crazy thing is, okay, so here's what's going on there. Let me explain, Doghound. What's going on there is the entire tech media space has been operating a certain way since the dawn of its conception, or since the beginning of like hardware, HW. It's primarily operated in such a way where you get followers, you get samples, and you take sponsorship deals, and that's how you make money. The way that I do it is, and then that's one path, one fork in the road, right? The way I do it is I'll just make my own money and never have to take sponsorships, never have to take samples, never have to, I can do whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want. I can talk however the fuck I want. And that's why you get the results that you get on my channel, right? Because I'm not a slave to anybody. So this one, you are beholden to somebody. This one, you are not, right? Now the strange thing is for some reason, the hardware audience thinks this one is better. That's what's going on there. So when people are like, Doofus is a scammer, he sells online courses, it's like, brother, isn't that better? Like, don't you want this one? Don't you want a tech tuber that doesn't take samples and sponsorships and shit? That doesn't have to have talking points? Don't you want that? That's what I'm saying. But it's when there is people don't like change. People don't like innovation. What's happening with AI right now? Everyone's like, no AI. People don't like when one guy is doing something different than everybody else. People really don't like that. It challenges their reality of how things can be done, because a lot of XOC nerds and hardware enthusiasts will try to make channels doing it this way, not realizing they can do it this way, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if they admit that this is possible and a viable path, now what this says is if I work really hard, I don't need a lot of followers. I can still provide value. There's a lot of things that this side of the fork does that bothers a lot of people, right? It means you can be successful without having to do the AMD algorithm. It means you can be objective. Just in general, as society hates people that can express themselves freely. Doesn't it? Think about it. Just think about it, right? There's no gatekeeping either way here. Where's the gatekeeping? Or not gatekeeping, sorry. Where's the growth hindering here? By the way, both of these get you samples the same. Nothing's really different here. It's just that if a motherboard vendor is like, we'll pay you $1,000 to say our motherboard is the best, I can say no to that, right? What's up, Extend with a tier 1? My man, Extend. And the courses, man, nobody watches that shit. You can go learn how to do everything on your own with all the information on fucking Reddit and Hardware Bot, and like, if you want to support the channel, cool, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no gatekeeping. If I released that content on YouTube, my channel would die. Nobody would watch that shit. People want something to argue about. They don't want to be educated. That's the thing about it all. We're so take this stream for example. This exact stream. We had 300 people watching because I was talking about Ryzen versus Intel and platform upgrading. It's a discussion. If I was here talking about, hey guys, when you do your sub timings and you do this voltage, I'd have 2 viewers. Nobody gives a fuck. I tried that. Do you know what I'm saying? I know. Sorry about the USB. I don't know how to fix that shit, man. I plugged it into a different, maybe I'll just change the keyboard. I wonder if it's something else, to be honest, but I can see my RGB on my keyboard flickering on and off. Mark Plays, my man with the Prime. What's up, Mark Plays?
Now go ahead. Get a taste of that Big Mac. It's really good.
That's not even a bad idea. You know what? I would do that if I just the risk of getting caught is too great. Like a catheter or some shit, dude. That'd be good. A catheter chair, or just a chair with a hole in it. Hang on, let me catch up here. Thanks so much, dude. Thanks so much for the 50, Ron. I really appreciate it, Pirate. My man. Thank you so much, dude. Why were 4-dim Asus boards bad? I'm not sure why. I just know that they are. I've tested a lot of them too, man, with consoles. Oh, Z790 specifically. Z890 are goated because they have that nitro path shit. But Z490, steer clear, man. It's bad. I enjoyed the VODs and videos while I was away last week. Good man. Good shit. I'm glad that people enjoy these, man. I mean, that's the whole point of why we're all here anyway, right? So put it this way, man. I mean, like, that spook guy that was complaining. Here's the thing. It's in my best interest to teach people how to ask questions properly, though, so that we can all get value out of it and save time. What's Prime Sub? That's interesting. A Prime Sub is when you link your Twitch account with your Amazon Prime account, you get a free sub over on Twitch. That's what that is. So I get like $250. So it doesn't cost the person anything, and they just like give me $250. I do. I'm a stim junkie, unfortunately. I do. I take ANS Prophecy. This is the one I take. Just because I'm an ANS affiliate. I like affiliate code myself. But this is strong shit though. It's good stuff. Do you know what? I think having a goal fixes most mental issues, man. Honestly, there's a lot to unpack there. So let's save that one for Saturday, though. But I do like the conversation topic. Thanks so much, dude. I really appreciate it. Thumbs up. What do you get abuse for, Tech Lab? Thanks for stopping by the way, man. Oh, by the way, when am I having you on? Next week is Danny Z. Let's get you on here too, man. Fucking 300 people. We could have talked about the 14600K today, man. Now here's another thing too. It's when I teach my audience or the people that watch me, when I teach them how to ask questions better and stuff, it also makes it better when I have guests on as well, doesn't it? So then the guest can give their opinion to the person without having to like mentally decipher 7 layers of this person's, like, you know what I'm saying? It makes it better for it makes it better for the podcast too. Like, good questions. No, you'll go through a lot of shit, dude. Dude, here's the thing about haters and so back to like this thing. What if somebody's like Jufus is the devil for selling stuff? All you can really say is go start a tech channel and try it out, man. What else am I supposed to say there? I'm doing very well, Capono. Thank you, man. What am I supposed to say there? Go try it. It's like if you think that I'm doing something immoral, or I don't even know what, like, what I don't even like. My course has 5-star reviews all across the board, right? 0 fucking refunds, 0. $120,000 in sale. Clearly there's value there. Like, but again, if you think that I'm doing something fucking crazy, just go do it. What am I, like, here's what I don't understand. Why is there hate? Why isn't it inspiration? Like, why is hate to the default and not inspiration? Be like, holy shit, Jufus did this way? That seems very plausible. Maybe I can do it that way too, so that I don't need to suck all these brands' dicks and get samples and shit. There you go. Bought the course, can confirm it's good. Yeah. What the hell? You put it this way. If the course was bad, you'd fucking know about it. If you would know. Within 1 second, there'd be a hate thread on Reddit. Maybe there is a fucking hate thread on Reddit within 1 second. You would know. You'd fucking know. I don't know. So let's say if I see something on the internet that makes me think, oh shit, that's interesting. My default, it doesn't default to hate and jealousy. It defaults to inspiration, something to strive for. It's like, damn, that's a fucking good idea, right? As much as I hate them for being rats, take FPS Hub for example. Anything I do, they just straight fucking copy it. They sell bundles. They sell deleted CPUs. They steal fucking timings. Those guys will steal fucking anything, dude. But they don't complain. Yeah, I'll give them credit for that. They're not like, damn, that Jufus guy, I fucking hate that guy. They're like, no. They're like, damn, that Jufus guy is onto something. I'm going to steal all his fucking shit. All his fucking ideas, right? It's like you don't have to be a piece of shit about it, but you can be inspired about it, right? If you see like a fucking I'm not jacked, but if you see like a fucking guy with biceps and he's jacked, go to the gym. Get inspired. I've shown pictures of what I've looked like in 2012. I was a fat, obese. I was 240 pounds, man. I was unrecognizable. Damn, if Jufus can do it, I can do it too. What's wrong with that? What's wrong? Fuck yeah, dude. Thank you so much. What's wrong with that, man? Thanks so much, Mark Plays and Extend. My boys over on there's a fucking weed whacker outside. I guess that's my cue to bounce. Hang on, let me catch you up here. So Tech Lab, I'll get you on. I'll get you on in wait, hang on. Wait a minute. I might be in Japan. So next week, the 4th, I'm having Danny Z. I'm leaving for Japan on the 18th, 19th. I gotta double check. I can have you on either the 11th or the 18th. and then I'll be in Japan for a week. Then I'll be back on the 2nd of October. So there'll be a hiatus in there, guys. Anyway, but I'll keep you guys posted with on Twitter about the stream schedule and stuff. Now this guy's asking the real questions. We covered that already in earlier on in the stream. But but there you go. Now you're using your noggin, my man. This guy's thinking outside of the box. Ooh, no, that was a bad call, unfortunately. So I know you bought that combo off of Newegg, didn't you? There was a sick deal on Newegg. It was too good to pass up. No, that motherboard is really bad. So here's the thing. If you asked what you could have done, now I understand your question so much better because you have that motherboard. The best thing that you can do because you have that motherboard is get a 64 gigabyte dual rank kit, 6,000 megahertz. Fine. That'll give you the best performance on that motherboard. You can't go high speed. If you get like 6,600 on that thing, you'll be fucking lucky. 6,800 tops. But you can overclock dual ranks to about 6,600, 6,800. So that's the best that you can do. I get abuse for everything. That sucks, man. That's too bad. I'm sorry that happens to you, man. I get it though. I've been there. Fuck. Like I get it. I don't know why people are like that, brother. I don't know. I don't know why. Dude, you know what'll help you? Go watch Devin Nash's this video right here. He basically says that he quit content creation because of the haters, and the reason why he did that, he calls them gatekeepers. What it is remember how we were talking about how this isn't the norm and anything outside of the norm is shunned aggressively and attacked aggressively? That goes for new tech tubers as well. I went through the same thing, dude. When you're a new tech tuber, there's this wall of haters that are trying to get you to stop creating content. It's no different than your mom telling you to not go to the gym because she doesn't want you to lose weight. The entire planet does not want you to change or do a thing. They're just gatekeepers. It's all this person does this, it makes me uncomfortable, therefore they're not intentionally thinking about it as gatekeeping, but that's what it is. And every level you achieve is a new gatekeep. It's like when you hit like 50,000 subscribers, for example. Here's another one. Remember back in the day for EK? Okay, last thing I'll talk about. God, I have to go. Remember, you longtime followers of mine, you'll remember this. When I bought EK's first tech cooler, and they came out with a second version with a soldered plate or whatever, and I emailed them. I'm like, can I get an exchange or a discount or something like that? And the EK rep said that unless I have 50,000 subscribers, they're not going to talk to me. EK rep said that. So that's what that is just another layer of gatekeeping. When the 5090 came out, I didn't have enough subscribers and views in order to get one on day one. Therefore, I couldn't make 5090 content on day one. It's an artificial gatekeep, right? That's a brand gatekeep, right? So every you just kind of get used to it eventually. So every layer of success that you achieve, there's just like this new weird artificial barrier of gatekeep. You're like, okay, and you start like seeing them faster as you go up, and you're like, okay, that's the new fucking gatekeep, and then you just learn how to fucking overcome that one, right? They are less polite to you. Who, the viewers or the brands? That's odd. We're having like a podcast right now. You should save these questions for when you actually come on. I can't wait to talk to you, dude, and get your perspective on this stuff. Why don't you stream on X? I do. I should be live right now on X. Yeah, I am. Wait. Yeah, I am. Do you have formal education in computer science or something? No. I've just always kind of naturally been, I don't know. That's a good question. No, I don't though, no. Yup. But damn, resist. You're on the Discord, man. You should have bought that shit when I told you guys to. You could have had the Black Edition Battlefield. That was an accident on my part, but I was like, holy shit. The thing about deals is when you see it, just grab it. I've kind of learned that as I've gone along. Oh, cool, dude. Hell yeah. Let's do it. $28, $34, $34, and a 14. 28, 34, 34. Hang on, kitty. Now my kitty's whining. Hang on, kitty, my good baby. You want to say hi, my good kitty? Yeah, I really got to get going, guys. I would go into the BIOS, look for a field that says SPD info. I actually don't know what sticks those are, and see if it says Hynix on them. If it says Hynix, you're good. If it says Samsung or Micron, you're fucked. Brands are less polite to you? Oh, because you're tiny. How many subscribers do you... I got that too. I got a lot of fucking arrogance towards my channel until there was one fateful day. Oh, dude, you have a lot of subscribers. What are you talking about? That's odd. I got a lot of shit on. I got a lot of arrogance towards me until it was the EVGA fateful day, man. Back in the day, when the whole J thing happened with like buy now, and then EVGA looked at my sales affiliate link data, and they were like, "Holy shit!" Like, this guy has no subscribers, and yet he commands that much money in terms of like my audience and how many GPUs they buy. They're like, oh, we better not. And then you kind of get more respect. Once the brands can see how much pull you can pull, then you start getting respect. Another one is YouTube Frame Chasers X870E Hero. No. Man. How many views does this one have? Yeah, this is 80,000 views. So Asus knows that my motherboard videos will do 80,000 views. as opposed to any other tech tuber that does a motherboard video. So now I have a little bit more leverage in that discussion now, right? Whereas if this was like 5,000, they'd be like, fuck this guy. That's not malicious though. I agree with you though. I don't like the arrogance that brands put on creators that are small. It's almost like they're shocked when you have ethics and morals. I know exactly what you're talking about though. I don't like that though. I hate that you have to that's kind of why I went my path in the first place. Why I went this path, cuz my first foray into like EK telling me that I didn't matter unless I had 50,000 subscribers. I'm not going to mention other brands being like, we don't know who you are, we don't care about you. It's not malicious. It's just that it's not worth it for them to deal with you unless you can sell their shit for them. It makes perfect sense. But I didn't like the arrogance aspect of it, where it's like, you're not a human if you don't have 100,000. Like, you don't exist to us. Like, yeah, the pompous fucking nature of it. I didn't like that either. But I gotta get going here, though, guys. I have to really get going. I'm sorry. Chowhound, thanks for the gifted subs, man. We had Bradley on YouTube. We had Insured Frames on YouTube. We had... Who else was on YouTube? There's 5 more somewhere. I don't want to miss them. Oh, no, it was on Kick. Jester on Kick. It was Jester. And then we had 20 from RKS. To make sure. Oh, Shiv. Did I give Shiv a button? And Chowhound. Yeah, that's right. Don't forget, guys, all what was the deal with Battlefield? Where was that deal? Newegg. Every platform has it. Intel Gamer Days. I gotta get going here, boys. Thank you everybody for the subs today. That was incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you for the views and the good questions. And I'll see you guys on Saturday anyway on the Frame Chasers channel. And we'll talk about the health stuff. And we'll talk... What was that other question that guy asked? I don't remember now. Can't remember. Well, if you have questions, come back on Saturday and ask them, and we'll cover that shit. All right, guys. And Tech Lab, I'll DM you on Twitter to set a date and time and all that shit. Yeah. Okay. I'll see you guys on Saturday on the Frame Chasers channel. Okay. Talk to you later, boys. Thanks again for all the subs.